Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. PC Monk here with another Bitcoin video for our videos, obviously, and trading video. Because I upload the same that on trading video, on trading views, I use the option there to upload it on YouTube. Such a nice platform as TradingView, not gonna lie. It helps you, getting recognized, and it helps you getting upload your video to other platforms. Very nice. Anyway, jump into this chart here. So we were expecting a sweep though, but we had some liquidity. Let me bring up the liquidity first. Most important thing. We had some liquidity around here. Now everything has been taken, and even at all exchanges, we could see there's not much left. We had around 900 million, near a billion, around 36,000 flat. But what it did, it came even higher than 36,000 flat. As you guys can see right here, we grabbed all the liquidity. There's not much left to the upside. If it wants to push to the upside, it's probably going to go to that 40K or 42K if it wants to push it today. And with that being said, we have to be a little bit cautious with our scalps today, as we might jump into volatile day. Um, Funding rate is kind of okay. Maybe I start doing a swing. I mean, if you catch a short here and you hold it, this could be a swing. If just take a look at the candlesticks naked, it shows us that we were in this bear flag, and then or upward parallel channel, we could call it both. But then what happened is this happened, and we've seen this a lot of times. Sometimes it debates like this, it goes down, sometimes it holds and pushes back up. Like here, the pattern is the same. We don't care about the volume and what the candlesticks printed. The pattern was the same. We came all the way here. Right now, it's trying to make a new high, or at least retest the previous high, kind of holding a little bit below it. We have to be cautious with our positions today, as it's Thursday, if I'm right. Is it Thursday? It is Thursday. So have to see what happened today. But my 2 cents, only looking at the candlesticks, I feel like there is a room for at least to retest the high of this momentum candle. This is first of all, this is the biggest momentum candle in all of this. So I think this will be in play for the first time. You could see here, we went up, we tested the high of the candle multiple times right here, right here. Then what happened is we tested the low of the candle right here, and it could not hold it. We went lower. So I think the same thing could happen to this. We'll have to see. Before I continue, I would like to show you a mixed signal. Just a mixed signal to see like all these patterns and everything. Uh, you know, they really don't tend to work every time. What do we have here, guys? This is TRB. If you guys following me on any platform when I stream or even when I record my video, you know that I'm a fan of this coin. Now, this coin is right now doing a descending wedge, which is usually bullish, but it has a mixed signal. Take a look at this. I'll draw it from here. It with this red trend line, if I zoom in, you could see that it's doing a descending wedge and it's doing a descending triangle. Now the descending triangles, they go down, but descending wedges, they go up. So if the descending wedge wants to go up, I feel like there's a very good possible short here, somewhere around this high. All right, somewhere around this range. If I want to mark it just like this range, I feel like there's a good possible short. You could pop it around here, and then write it down, or this will come down around here, retest this big candle. I mean, if you take a look at it on the 1 hour now, if you take a look at it, see that um, around all of this pump, we do have this momentum candle that really has not been tested, and then this one, right? So we could have a long here, we could have a long here, and these are all scalps, so we don't know if they hold or if they don't hold. Keep that in mind. I do have two shorts right now. I got chopped out a little bit. Yesterday I made my $15.4 went to 16.8. Right now we're back at 15.04 because when I woke up, I was sleepy, and then I saw like, oh my God, we're up. I think this is the high. Without even doing any analysis, I opened too short with on both TRB and Bitcoin with a little bit huge stop loss, and they both got hit, and I got anyway. Nonetheless, we could see that this essentially comes for a retest. or it just loses this. I mean, we're talking about Bitcoin. I just wanted to include a TRB for a second. But nonetheless, guys, right now, I think it's forming a top here. We could, on a 1 hour, we could consolidate here a little bit more, form a little bit of bear flag, then come back down. Or you could just consolidate like this, in a rectangle and form a Bart Simpson head and then come back down, obviously. I feel like the downside is a little bit, intense. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. We'll have to see, guys. Um, if I want to talk about this chart, I removed the chart that I had on Bybit, by the way. We are not talking about that. That chart included all my buy-side liquidity, essentially my own methodology about, price action. But I deleted that chart because Bybit was giving me false signals. And the reason is because sometimes Bybit goes higher or goes lower than Binance. And since I'm using Mixi, Mixi is connected to Binance, so we'll have to sit there. As we could see right here, even we did have a descending wedge. It came to the downside, and this is a 4 hour. Retested the downside multiple times, but then it picked it back up right this, and we went high. And this was a descending triangle, as you guys could see. It did not work out. I'm still in the short, and I'm getting chopped out. I might my stop loss could get hit on both on TRB and things like that, but I don't know, guys. I'm a little bit playing riskier than I usually did. If you take a look at the 5 minutes too, very low time frame, we could see that this was the initial move right here. It came and retested it. Right now, this one might come and retest this very small volume imbalance, sell side liquidity that we have right here. That actually, oh, 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 it actually has been tested. It actually has been tested. Yeah, we'll have to see if this holds or not. This I don't think it's out yet because every time we tested it, we got rejected, and we could see this time we hit the top of it, this time we hit the mid of it, and right now we are so kind of struggling at the very low of it, right? So either it's gonna pick up, you know, this is just gonna be another move that we just showed you guys on that 1 hour, and it's gonna be like this, right? I mean, half of it made it. Half of this a pattern made it, right here, right? And this 1 hour, if you take a look at the 1 hour right here, was it on this one or was it on a TRB I was showing? But yeah, you guys saw the pattern, right? I just showed you. So we'll see if that pattern works out on our lower time frame, or this is just gonna get denied and be another probably leg down. Hopefully, if we're about to leg down, if we're about to like come back down, I mean, I feel like we grabbed all the liquidity to the upside. So the only thing that remains is either you want to push it and go higher, get the price higher, or you want to come down and take the liquidity to the downside because there are liquidity to the downside, right? As you guys can see, like the 4 hour one more time, as we can see, um, this Fibonacci level 1.6618. So this is 1.618. We stop right here. I thought we are gonna stop here, but we stop right here. Nonetheless, we'll see what happens. Let me take a look at the Dixie first. Before I conclude this video, I don't really have much to talk about because we're still, consolidating around the same thing. Oh, my TRB got stopped out. My TRB just got stopped out. SPX, it's showing a consolidation. It's rolling up. I still want to maybe fight this high. If it does, it could regain it and come all the way till this area. We'll have to see if that happened today or not. And I mean, ES1 is a little bit more bullish than SPX, but nonetheless, uh, we've been seeing a little bit of decoupling between between SPX and Bitcoin right now, as you guys can see. But this move was, I mean, SPX was kind of going up, but Bitcoin was not. So we kind of expected a move to the upside. And look where did it stop. I've drawn this probably yesterday. I didn't record a video because there was nothing to talk about. Literally, we were at the same place. Anyway, we had this, you know, wick range, which take a look at it, where we essentially consolidating right now is close to that trend line, right? Obviously, I didn't mention this, that we did have this beautiful descending wedge that played out right here. It played out right here. It was actually 2 days ago that I wanted to open a long here. I didn't because I was scalping, but I didn't. And what happened is I missed this big momentum to the upside. It's unfortunate. I mean, this thing is right now playing with my mind. I'm a little bit upset with myself, especially after losing this 16.42. I mean, I just lost $1 essentially, but um, when you do a small scalp, you expect to, be more disciplined because it's harder small scalps to get to your goal, which is right now $20. From $10 to $20, we're essentially in the middle of it, going up and forward. We'll see if this goal happens or not. Nonetheless, guys, we still look bullish. Okay, we are holding the upside of this trend line. Is this gonna go up, or it's planning to at the least retest this orange line? All right. At the least, I mean, this sell side liquidity is over. Look how we did it. Look how we did the sell side liquidity. So right here, we crawled. The first touch was right into the middle of it. We got denied. I'm sorry, this is the first touch. These are the first touch. Sorry. So this is the first touch, second touch. Look at the third touch. This is the big one. We claimed the liquidity right there, right? But uh, was it valid? No. And then it starts to come back up. And right here, not only it cleaned the liquidity when it wanted to enter this, I mean, this proves that there's a lot of liquidity, right? Some of them got triggered, some of them did not get triggered, obviously. And this just comes in and clear all that liquidity all the way to, look at this. It literally touches the top of our bearish flag right here. Came back down, and right now it's actually going higher. See, and yeah, I got stopped out of my Bitcoin too, so I got stopped out of both trades, and right now I'm at $15 flat from 16.4. So we'll see what happened today, but like I said, guys, it still has more room to go up. There's not much liquidity around here, so it could just push it up wherever it wants. I would root for around here, 37, these two, or at least 38K. But if it wants to go like parabolic, it's allowed to go to, if I bring the other chart, it is allowed to go to all of this. It has all of this to go. Maybe 43K, 42K is a possibility if we don't want to leg down today. If we don't want to leg down today, we could essentially hold this and chop around here now. Just a very boring chop. Hopefully it's not like that and it wants to come back and retest the lows right now. But we'll see what happens. I want to make a couple of targets for myself today. The first target, like I said, the sell side liquidity is done. I'm going to remove it. We do see this very big buy side liquidity, and this is the whole volume imbalance, buy side liquidity volume imbalance, and we expected. Let me just remove this small one too that's in here, and this sell side liquidity, and this dotted line, and all these other unnecessary lines. This one is not an unnecessary line, the yellow one. But yeah, so what do we think here? We think a retest around the mid of this candle is possible, guys. It is possible. Let me just change this to its proper color so you guys following college don't make colors like this. So a mid of this big momentum candle could be a place of a retest, which is essentially this orange trend line as well as the midline of this volume imbalance. So we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see if once I'm opening another short, believe it or not. I'm opening another short. I'm market shorting it, and it's felt okay. So, and if this holds, then it holds. If it didn't hold, then I would say a retest around here is possible. A retest around here. I'm pretty sure I marked all of these when I was right now talking to you guys. Probably on another chart, maybe. On another chart, maybe, or it was probably on a lower time frame. Nonetheless, guys, we could come and retest the bottom of the trend line too, which is 35,100. 35,100. For some times, we were talking about 25,100, and now it's 35,100. Losing this, then there's this extreme too. This is the extreme. You could take a look. Every time we hit it, we recovered. Look at this. Look at this. Look. So one time, two times, three times, four times we recovered from this. I think if we hit this again, it's just gonna slice through it. I mean, it's not gonna even, bounce back. It's just gonna go through it. But here it could be a possibility to hold. Have to see. This is like a big one big momentum candle. What a big liquidity grab here. And to the upside, I told you guys 38K or 40K, 43K. I'm rooting for that. But to the downside, the first place I wanted to get a retest is definitely here, 36K flat. And if it fails there, I hope comes at least around these area, 35.4, and I'll take it from there to see if it wants to come lower or not. But these levels are staying for me. If I want to talk about extreme levels will be here, 33.5 or 33.8, where I still rooting for it, which is around this area, this volume imbalance. If I may show you guys the buy side liquidity. What is this? Buy side liquidity volume imbalance around here. This is where I'm rooting. Obviously, we do have a buy side liquidity a little bit higher than that. And this is just a pure buy side liquidity. Trying to show you guys with my, like I said, I removed that. I removed the Bybit chart, which had all of these on it, but it's okay. I could just try it one more time. This is the buy side liquidity I'm talking about. It could be a little bit off. Could be a little bit off. It should be something like, allow me, something like this. There you go, all the way here. And yeah, that will make sense because we're taking it from this area. If I remove, geez, we're taking it from this area, right? So we'll see what happens, guys, here, if this makes sense or not. And if it does, then the buy side liquidity needs to be taken in order for us to come here. If that happens, then well, obviously not only this move is done, I think we are going down at that point, and this whole liquidity grab will be done. To the upside, hopefully we don't go for this area, but if we go, because I feel like more short than long. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay green, and please join me on my streaming platform, which is Kick and Twitch, whatever you like it. And I show what I do. I show how I scalp and everything like that. And I do upload these videos daily using TradingView. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay green. Until next time, bye bye.